Good morning, y'all, and welcome back to Apron Strings. We're on the countdown to Christmas, and I'm making goodies. If you don't have time to make a fruit cake, but you really wanted a fruit cake, I'm going to show you today how to make my Grandma Camel's holiday cookies. Now, they're called fruit cake cookies, fruit cookies, whatever you want to call them, but Grandma called them holiday cookies. And that was what's on the recipe when I copied it from her. So I'm going to get y'all over to the mixer. I've already got the butter in there, fixing to get the sugar in there and get it going. I've already made a batch of my Chinese cookies this morning, but I didn't show y'all that process. You've seen the video. But let's make some holiday cookies where we can have a fruit cake type cookie with coffee or tea. Okay, I've got 2 sticks of butter in my mixer, and I'm going to add to that 2 cups of brown sugar. Okay, I'm going to need to add 2 eggs, and I'm going to add 3 because these are teeny little eggs. I had to buy some eggs, and when I made my Chinese cookies, I used the 3 eggs that the recipe calls for, and the dough was dry. So I know that I need more eggs, so I'm going to add 3 to this instead of 2 because they're little bitty. Okay, let me get my top on and mix this up. Okay, I've got my butter, sugar, and eggs mixed. Now I'm going to start adding my flour. And I need to add also, that's 3½ cups of flour and a teaspoon of soda and salt. And I'm going to mix that up. And as I'm mixing it, I'm going to add in 1/2 cup of buttermilk. Okay, let me get my spatula here. I've just got so much stuff all around me, all over my kitchen, because this is a bake day and all the baking goodies are out and ready. Okay, now I don't usually, on this recipe, chop my cherries. I just dump them in and let the mixer chop them. So it calls for 1 cup. I always put extra. 1 cup of mixed red and green cherries. I'm putting pineapple and cherries. And I'll mix that in. And it calls for 1 cup of pecans, or your choice of what kind of nuts that you want. And I'm going to mix this, and I may add some golden raisins. I'll have to see how thick it is when I get it going. See, when the beaters, they generally chop the fruit, so that's good. I am going to add some golden raisins to it. I added probably 1/2 cup of the golden raisins. And I'm going to add a few toasted walnuts to go with the pecans that's in it. Does not call for vanilla, but I'm going to add a little bit of vanilla. Okay, y'all, I've got it all mixed up. And this makes a soft cookie. It's not hard like a piece of fruit cake. So if you're going to, you need to put something between these, usually when you put them in your container so they won't stick together. Okay, I'm going to get my beaters out where I can get my bowl off, and we'll get some on some cookie sheets. Okay, I've got one tray in the oven already, but I thought I would let y'all. I sprayed this with canola kitchen spray, and when you have a sticky dough like this especially, it sure helps it to come out. And I don't remember just how many cookies this recipe makes. This is Little Richard's, one of his favorites. He always asks for Chex Mix, which I made yesterday, and these holiday cookies. So of course I make them. If the grandkids ask for something that's their favorite, I try to have it. Some of y'all have shared some good recipes with me in the comments. If you have a good recipe that you think I would enjoy, I would love for you to share it. That would be great. You always lick your fingers when you're doing cookies. It's what we did all my life, so I still do it. It hasn't killed me yet. I've made the peppermint bark, the white chocolate peppermint, and Chinese cookies, and Chex Mix, and fruit cake, and the pecan balls. I'm getting the holidays made right now, and I'm hoping this afternoon to make one more kind for y'all. And I'll tell you what they are when I'm making them. I hope that y'all will share my channel and have your friends watching. It's growing, and I'm so excited, and I'm starting to make a little money, and that helps. So the more people I have looking and watching and subscribing, however they figure all of that, I'll make a little extra money, and I like money because I can buy stuff with it. Appreciate all the apron orders too. That's helped me to be able to buy Christmas this year, and that's been fun, fun, fun. I love to give. Okay, I don't have another sheet to fill up, so I'm gonna get these baked, and then I'll show y'all what they look like. I got the first pan out, and I'm gonna let them sit on the pan just a minute or two because they're soft, and then I'll put them on the rack to cool. And I'll show y'all on a plate here in just a little bit. Okay, here's some of the cookies all plated up. And I did remember to go back and stir some dates in. I forgot to put it in initially, but I did go back in the dough that I hadn't already baked. That first sheet didn't have any, but after that they did. I want to say thank you one more time for coming in the kitchen with me and watching me make goodies for Christmas. This is just a wonderful time of the year, isn't it? We all going to eat more than we should, but that's okay. New Year's coming, and we can make that resolution and try to keep it. The good Lord bless and keep y'all. Be back here in a day or two, and we'll have something else good.